Today on the Beer Movie Guy looks at Scanners. This is a movie where your head might explode. Pay attention. This might be on a test. It's Classic Tuesdays. Brought to you by the Beer Movie Guy. Hi, I'm the Beer Movie Guy, and this week on Classic Tuesdays, we're looking at the 1981 classic cult hit from David Cronenberg, Scanners. Scanners stars Michael Ironside, Stephen Lack, and Patrick McGoohan. Nah. I don't know how to say his name. Let's look at what it's about. It's the future, except really it's the past, because this was from the 80s, but just go with it. It's the future, a little bit in the future, not very far, like no flying cars yet or anything like that. But these people have somehow developed this telepathic ability. And these people are called scanners. There's not very many of them. There's like under 300 on the whole entire planet, and they all seem to be in Toronto. I don't know why. So yeah, these scanners, they can do certain things, such as if they look at you and concentrate, they can read your thoughts, or they can see your memories, or they can, I don't know, if they concentrate really hard, make your head explode. Yeah. So we come to the story as a scanner is trying to give a demonstration to a group of people, mostly government types, trying to explain what scanners are. So he asks for a volunteer, and of course one guy puts his hand in the back and comes down, and he goes, okay, might hurt a little bit, but I'm going to scan you. Just try and think of a thought that you want me to see. And as they're sitting there, the guy who's the scanner starts shaking violently. And you look over to the other guy who's supposed to be scanned, and he's kind of concentrating really hard. And before you know it, the scanner's head blows up. Why? Because the guy who was scanning is a better scanner than him. Yeah, the volunteer was a scanner, and he was doing that to prove a point. He's considered a terrorist by the government and by the corporation that kind of is responsible for scanners and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, they catch him, but immediately he kills all his detail because he just gets in their heads and they don't do well. Next we cut to a guy in a food court. He looks homeless, and he looks tired, and he looks hungry. And these two women are kind of mocking him because of the way he looks, and before he knows it, he's looking at them really intently, and the woman starts flailing around. Then all of a sudden these government guys show up and catch him. He's a scanner, and he's a scanner that no one knew about apparently, so they want him to infiltrate the other guy's scanner group to try and find him and take him down. And the rest of the movie is all about these two guys kind of going against each other. Scanners was directed and written by David Cronenberg. David Cronenberg is a very particular filmmaker. He likes looking at particular things, especially in science fiction. He's done a lot of other films. Some are scary, some are just... What the frick is that? Those kind of movies. I wasn't actually looking at something, I was just giving you... Never mind. David Cronenberg is just... He's a very good director. This is a really low budget movie, but it looks really good for what it was trying to do. And the ideas and the concepts, and especially one concept in particular, where later on in the film, the hero of the film tries to scan a computer over phone lines. Because a computer is technically made up of circuitries and boards and all that kind of stuff. And so he's like, I can hack that like a mine. And he does. That's light years ahead of lots of other sci-fi. The cast was really good. Michael Ironside. This is when he was really young. I did not know. Michael Ironside is from Toronto. He's made a career out of being an excellent villain. And yeah, he's from Toronto. He actually, after this film, had to go to the United States to get work because there wasn't enough filming work to do in Toronto. He was going to go hungry. Think of that now. Like Michael Ironside, he's been in like a gazillion movies. And he was in Top Gun. Scanners was years ahead of a lot of the other sci-fi around when it was made. It's inventive, it's smart, it goes places that other sci-fi doesn't go, and David Cronenberg's direction is pretty much perfect for what he's doing. Now, again, there's a head that explodes in this movie. I saw that as a kid and was terrified. Now that I'm all bearded up, I can handle that kind of stuff. But don't show this to kids because you'll just give them nightmares. Or they'll look at it and go, look at that terrible special effects. It's Play-Doh. But you know what? In the day they were doing it, it looked pretty darn good. Terrified me. Overall, I give Scanners 4 beards out of 5. It's really worth you checking out, especially if you've never seen it before, and if you like sci-fi, especially 80s sci-fi. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please share it, and I am currently on a subscriber drive to try and reach 500 by the end of the year. Currently, as I film this, I'm sitting at 155. I need about 7 subscribers per week to make my goal. If you know people that might like my stuff, just pass it on to them. That's all I'm asking. I'm grateful for every subscriber I have. Thank you for watching. And until next time, stay brave, everyone. You've been watching the Bear Mover Guy. He's been talking about scanners. Not the type on your printer, like the scanner printer. Not those type. Although you can scan your face and it looks really funny. But that's not the type we're talking about. These are people that can make your head explode. Yeah. Subscribe and tell your friends. And as always, YouTube safely.